Hi guys, how are you?
Welcome to Flickdirect.
Would you like to say it as well?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
His dad's here. His dad's here.
We can't talk about
He's
it.
not drinking age.
All right, let's talk about solar.
Drinking age and swearing age are the same thing. Same thing. We gotta make him a fake ID so he can swear.
All right. I want no part of that. I just want you to know I want no part of this. It's all on camera.
No, what's your name?
I'm Allison.
Allison's idea is to make Sean a fake ID.
No. Anyway.
Yeah, you heard it here first. Allison is making Sean a fake ID so he can drink underage and swear.
Excellent.
I'm distorted on your microphone. I'm definitely distorting.
No problem.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. Let's get serious.
Focusing.
We need to talk about the hilariously funny Solar Opposites.
Yes.
Tell me what you thought when you first read the script for it.
Funny. That's what. Seriously, I thought funny. Good script.
And I thought surprising too. Like there was some stuff in the second act. It was like, oh, it really goes, like it really moves.
Yeah, it does move.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. There's action all the time. Action. It's great.
All right.
Yeah.
Is there anything that surprised you? Is there anything that you thought, oh, this is really good? I never thought of this before.
Well, I kind of like how there's like a whole kind of like sitcom family aspect to it, which I didn't pick up on right away. And it's like, no, that's actually pretty cool to have then, but make it aliens and make it a bizarre coupling of them, and then drop them in a suburb. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
So the whole idea was kind of surprising to me when I first read it.
So are your characters the ones who really like everything about America? Or are you the ones that you do? You love everything.
Yes.
What's your favorite
Jessie.
part? What's Jessie's favorite part about America?
She just likes. She tries to like everything. I think her favorite part is the learning new things, learning about a new place. I wonder, in my mind, maybe down the road, she might get a little homesick. I'm thinking, I'm going to bring it up to the writers.
That's a good idea. I like that.
I'm going to try to insert myself into every aspect of it. I'm doing some janitorial work as well. But yeah, I think.
Yeah, Jessie's like just a sweet.
He's a rebellious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Are you smoking and drinking? Wait, didn't we do that right?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
He is. He was before the
Also,
interview. Just kidding.
yes,
Just kidding.
I knew we were gonna be on.
Go ahead and say it.
Yeah, no, but yeah, my characters.
Fudge direct. Fudge direct.
Yeah.
So what's it like working with these guys over here?
Oh, it's awesome.
They're so nice.
Yeah, and creative, and they're just cool. There was one, like, we don't get to hang out that much because it's with animation. I guess it's like a tight schedule. But there's been a couple times where they were like passing around like Japanese candies, and we were looking at memes. And
Yeah.
You think they were Japanese candies?
Yeah.
But the truth is,
A lot of drugs.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. What I like about those guys is that there's no wrong answers. If you have an idea, welcome with your idea. Welcome to the table of ideas. Maybe they laugh at us when we're gone, but
that's okay.
they're really nice to our faces.
that's what matters.
It's collaborative. That's a good thing. Yeah. So we know a little bit about Jessie now. She likes everything, but maybe she's gonna get a little homesick. But what about your character, whose name I cannot pronounce at all?
Right. Yeah, I mispronounced it at the start too. It's Giambrone, and he's kind of a more serious guy. That he was like one of Corvo's phalanges, and Corvo's like the mission leader, and he kind of wants to get off Earth and kind of try and find a new isolated planet or something. So Yumulak's in that flavor of character. So he's more serious. He's going to school with Jessie.
He doesn't care about learning. Jessie cares about learning. You just want to like figure out how you can kind of like you want to just be in charge and
take control of the
but you
school.
can't because the bullies still pick on you.
Yeah.
So, it's like you're in a hard place. You're in a hard place, Yamulak.
But so they're aliens, but they're kind of going through the same things that everybody else is going through.
Yeah.
In a different way.
Yeah. Yeah, like we go through puberty in one episode, and that is like really crazy. And how an alien in the writer's minds would go through puberty. Someone from shore.
Having spoken to them, I can only imagine what that.
Yeah. It was I actually had to confide in Sean that part of the script was a fear. I used to have reoccurring nightmares when I was a kid in school. I would have and very close to the script, and I was like, I'm having flashbacks. I don't know how they thought of this. It was like my worst reoccurring nightmare, and it's in the script, and it's supposed to be funny. Yeah, it is really weird.
It's tapped into your childhood memories.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes you all get on this wave, the same mental wave, and then you get an accidental glimpse of the dark parts of somebody's brain, you know? I don't know.
Well, we're really excited to see it. 2020 on Hulu is coming up.
Yes.
So thank you guys for talking with us today. Really nice to meet you. So nice. Hi, guys. Hey, I'm good. How are you?
How are you, Flick?
Good. Flick.
Oh my God, that's what I do with my boogers.
There you go. Flick.
It's Flick's like a movie.
Right
guys.
into someone's face
It's
every
a flick.
time.
You got it.
That's what I do with my movies,
There you
right
go.
in someone's face.
It's not like the name of the lead character from A Bug's Life.
Right.
Get out of here.
Hi.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Where did the idea from this come from?
When we were working on Rick and Morty season 3, we wanted to do a show. Season 2 that was just super fun.
Very late season 2.
And Justin had these characters that were
Wait,
like.
Rick and Morty had some fun?
No, it is fun.
It's fun, it's
what
just
the fuck
like-
he's talking about. It's a great
Whoa.
show. It's fun.
Rick and Morty's fun, but we wanted to do something that was like silly.
More fun. No.
Go ahead. Tell her what you told him. Now you're in
You had
trouble.
these characters.
We had these. I had these characters. I had a fucking idea a long time ago. Whatever. Solar Opposites was in my head, and two weird. It was the Odd Couple, but aliens on a mission on Earth, right? And it was going to be live action. It was totally different than what we did. And then I grabbed this guy because I was like, I'm not having fun right now. Just kidding. No, I was like, what do you think about this idea? And then he came in, and we completely reinvented the whole thing and turned it into what it is now, which is night and day from the thing I had forever ago. Which was live action. Did I say that? Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Anyway, so the idea was like, let's do a show that's, Rick and Morty are very specific characters, and the family and like the sort of dichotomy of that world. And Rick is such a complex character, and we were like, wouldn't it be fun to write a show with a bunch of aliens that are sort of immigrants to Earth, that are none of them are Rick, none of them are as smart as Rick, none of them are, because when you're writing Rick and Morty, it's like Rick is always got to be the smartest guy in the room. You never want to see Rick be like confused or behind the curve, and that's hard when you're writing a show. It's really fucking hard.
And our aliens are always confused and behind the curve.
And honestly, it makes it really fun to write because they have access to all this sci-fi stuff from their ship, like a ton, and so there's a bunch of crazy sci-fi, weapons, shenanigans, like all sorts of stuff. But they're not like Rick. They're not like smart about it. They're sort of like using it because they're misunderstanding cultural things on Earth, or they truly are like an immigrant. It's an immigrant story, but with aliens and
great sci-fi stuff.
Yeah, and then there's a split between the family of like hanging on to their homeworld's culture and ideologies and stuff, and then really adopting Earth culture and being excited about from going to the movies and eating popcorn to watching football to playing video games to Kardashians or Love After Lockup, reality shows, whatever.
Very pop culture-y.
Very pop culture-y, and also the misunderstanding of what's real and what isn't. I mean, there's just a ton of fun stuff that they don't know.
You should watch it. It's great. You're gonna love it.
I want to watch.
It's
gonna be on Hulu.
It's gonna be on Flick. Hulu.
Hulu, yes. 2020.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah.
Spring 2020.
I got it.
Check it out. Solar Opposites. It's a hit show, hopefully.
We know already. So tell me what it's like working with Hulu.
I fucking hate it. No, I'm kidding. No, it's great.
They've been amazing.
They've been really, really amazing.
Yeah, they really have.
Fans, the thing we pitched them, and this never happens, the thing we pitched them about like stuff we wanted to do in the season, we got to do it. And then as we saw everything coming in and it was exactly what we wanted to do, Hulu was on our side the entire time. And then that we're going to drop them all at once, we got to write it in a way that none of us had ever gotten to write a show before
Yeah.
with all this serialization, and you know, it was just a joy. It was awesome.
It really was a joy. I've never worked on a show where what we pitched actually 98% of it actually made it into the show.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really amazing.
And it's funny too because we share a wall with Rick and Morty, so like you can pop over and hang with Rick and Morty, and then we're literally on the other side of the building.
Yeah, and it's not just a joy; it is Joy, my friend Joy.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, she's very
She's
involved.
a big and
Big
part
involved,
of
very
it.
involved.
She's really important to the
It's
whole
a
thing.
joy.
Also, did I mention that the aliens are genderless? They're plant-based.
Instead of genitals, they just have a little hump.
Yeah, they're plant-based. So the way they reproduce is they'll cut a tip of their finger or a tip of the toe off and plant it in very special soil that's not available on Earth, only
Not
from their home
Earth
planet.
At Home
Won't
Depot.
work.
Although who knows, maybe they had brought some on their ship.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would adopt into the.
I mean, listen, don't ask us that yet. We don't know.
We just went into a really weird, dark place
Humps
on
are very
it.
sexy. They have very
yeah,
sexy
their little humps are great.
Yeah.
They're sexy.
All right,
It's gonna be very sex
the
appeal.
sexy
This
hump
show,
show.
this show, sex appeal level 10.
Not appropriate
They
for
like
flick.
to flick direct their humps.